Rich kids. It can go one way or the other. Either they grow up to be humble and make it on their own, or they stay stuck in a cycle of entitlement.
Bro, is this an adult or a child? What the fuck?
And become so spoiled to the point that their actions are aggravating to witness. And if anyone fits that bill perfectly, it's King Harris. The child of rap royalty T.I. and former R&B star Tamika Tiny Harris, King and his siblings grew up in luxury, far removed from the struggles their father left behind on his way to stardom. But for some reason, King has insisted on portraying an image that he was raised in the slums, rather than with a silver spoon.
Boy, they think they gangster. They think, boy, come walk these streets, man. This shit get ricky. They like, shit, bro.
What
Be
the
safe.
fuck
They
you
like,
talking
be
about?
safe. I'm like, what the f you mean be safe?
Because of this, he's become one of the most ridiculed figures online, with every outburst leading to trolling and sometimes outright disgust over how delusional he is. It's your boy Luesta, and today we're going to be diving into the story of King Harris, a figure that many would consider to be hip-hop's most embarrassing nepo baby. Born in
Holy
2000
fucking shit! Holy fucking shit, Mulan! Happy motherfucking cultathon! Chat, what does that put us at? Someone math that for me, bro. I don't want to use my brain. 18 hours, bro. We're almost at our first day. Mulan. Chat, shout motherfucking Mulan. Let's go. How was work? Chat, we're almost at 24 hours. Turn the fuck. Wait, what did I have to do at 24 hours? Fuck.
When his father was already a multi-platinum selling artist, King essentially grew up before the world's eyes on the reality TV series The Family Hustle.
T.I. and Teeny? What the fuck?
A show which began when he was 7 years old. It's as if King Harris forgets that many literally saw him in his early years and the surroundings he grew up in, which were in no way the ghetto. I mean, just take a look at some of these scenes from growing up with King Harris, with comments like, "I miss this king. Bro, we all saw your rich life. Just cause you stayed over at your grandma's house here and there, don't mean you're from the hood. Your parents even told you, but your delusional ass still tries to deny it even though we know what's up." It's clear that somewhere along the way, something shifted. The innocent carefree kid from reality TV started portraying a completely different image, one that felt forced, inauthentic, and downright confusing. And it left people wondering, what happened to King Harris? From his early teens, he was intent on following his father's footsteps and making it as a rapper. He even once lobbied to be homeschooled to focus solely on music, only for his dad to shoot the concept down.
I need my career to start now, because if it don't start now, then I'm gonna be rushing to get it later.
You don't say when it's time for your career to start.
Baby. No,
you ain't put in the work.
You don't know.
You a child.
But there's childs out there making more money than me.
Children, see that's why you need to be in school.
You don't understand. You got I want to make a name for myself. But let him do what he doing. Don't try to stop him.
Quit babying him. Let him go through it.
And in a sign of things to come, he threw a fit when he didn't get what he wanted.
I'm fighting for what I want. I'm trying to get it.
Keep fighting, young man. Keep fighting. Ain't gonna do nothing but make a man out you.
Don't cry.
What is you still trying to coddle him for? Let the man walk off, have some time to himself, sit down, soak it up, and come up with what he need to do. Stop coddling him.
Still, he persevered, even if he treated going to public school as though it instantly made him deserve respect.
Honestly, you wonder what's wrong with these kids? First of all, it's so many sheen chains. Second of all, bro, you fucking filmed his whole life. Fucking put it on TV. Bro's gonna fuck with their heads.
Coming from the trenches.
You know, I was definitely gonna ask, like, if you went to public school.
Yes. Yes.
And so your experience was that, how would you say it was?
It was wild. I want to say it was wild. It was like, it was good and it was bad. It was like, but you gotta embrace it all. I mean, with the good come the bad, with the bad come the good, so.
And while it's unclear exactly what he was like in school, there is one video of him squabbling up in a bathroom over someone sporting a Kodak Black hoodie, likely inheriting his father's beef from around that time. I can't show you the video on YouTube, but although it looks like King was taking a hell of a beating, he at the very least got respect for holding his own. But instead of just inheriting his dad's beefs, he went a step further and tried to inherit his dad's bankhead beginnings too. From the jump, as he launched his rap career under the name Kid Saiyan, he pushed the idea that what people saw on The Family Hustle wasn't the real story of his life.
I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when the cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's house.
Like, bro, we literally watched you grow up in a mansion. And around that time, he began flexing his family wealth like it was his own.
My name is King. Yeah. I'm just 14. Yeah. I got the money. Yeah. My pocket's lean.
While this could be chalked up to him just being a naive kid, it was about to get way more ridiculous to behold. And soon, the aspiring artist would be making headlines for his antics, with each new story wondering how he turned out like he did. The more controversial aspects of King and all of the posturing began to come to light as he became an adult. In one prominent example, there was an incident in 2021 where he reached for his bag during a verbal altercation, leading many people to wonder if he was packing a firearm.
That's probably your head around me talking out your ass like you want to do something. What's up, bro? Oh, Lord. What's up, bro? Nothing. What? Relax or what? Nothing. Or what? Nothing. Or what?
But while no one took real issues with him standing his ground on that occasion, the more frustrating aspects of his personality began to come to light. Specifically, his complete lack of regard for other people. Take for example the time he offered a homeless man $50 to do the one chip challenge. A chip that's so dangerously spicy, it actually killed a 14-year-old kid in 2023.
It's a different flavor, but it's still hot. So look, there you go, $50, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Oh shit. Oh shit.
This immediately prompted a public outcry, with people asking why on earth he'd do something like this and what it meant about his upbringing, not to mention issuing warnings. Just have a moment of honesty with T.I. Your son has a problem. He needs discipline, he needs guidance, he needs to mature, and most of all, he needs—
Yo, what the fuck? Did the homeless guy complete the fucking challenge? I know it's not right, but I want to know, did he fucking do it? Did it work? Did he get the W-Riz challenge complete? Cookie chip challenge? What the fuck?
His ass beat. He's gonna end up coming across a real street dude who will do him dirty, bring him in the house and put him on punishment. Soon, things would get progressively worse. During a trip to a Waffle House, King showcased just how bratty he could be when they got his—
chat, when you're in Waffle House, bro, you just lose common sense. Just like, I've been in an altercation in Waffle House and I'm so chilling, nonchalant, like I'm just like, alright, man, you win. I'm a pussy. Have a nice day. I'll walk away. But in Waffle House, bro, some shit just fucking pops off. Shit gets serious. And hard to explain. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about? Like you're just ready to punch someone.
Order wrong.
Stop talking to me. This ain't your fucking restaurant. This ain't your fucking restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. We out here. I'm outside. I'm outside. Come on, shake some. Come on, shake some. Come on, shake some. Hey, get your employees. Get your employees. Yeah, fucking something in this. Wait till I get back and see him out here late night. Wait till I slap a... Alright, yeah. Yeah, wait. Wait till I come back in the market late night. And then it's just you and I slap you up. Yeah.
Almost immediately, he got clowned by the entire world for his entitled ways. It even led people to look at T.I. and Tiny a little sideways. I don't care what I've done, how much money I've made, how many chart-topping songs I've made. If my son grows up and talks to people like that, I'm a failure. T.I. failed at parenting this child. This is a disgrace. As the public grew increasingly angered with him, King would ramp up his attempts to be a gangster of sorts. It even wound up getting him arrested alongside fellow hip-hop Nepo baby and son of Boosie, Tootie Raw. And at that point, T.I. knew something.
Yeah, I'm normally pretty chill about these rap names, you know, weird names, whatever names, but Tootie Raw
had to be done.
Stop hitting me and getting in my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama and his grandmama is going to prison if you got keep this up, they going to prison.
Man, I
Ain't no
know
way
two
around it. Ain't nothing
TIs.
I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Cause I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out.
This behavior meant he soon caught Charleston White's attention, leading to a crazy exchange between them and what would become one of his first major online spats.
Yeah, I just want to tell T.I. son, that nigga say my mama raised a bitch. Nigga, your mama and dad raised a yellow freak.
Boy,
Damn.
boy, you was a bitch, boy. Man, we was about to whoop your ass when you come back down here from telling. I can see you had a soft upbringing.
As usual, Charleston didn't take kindly to the threats and suggested that if King tried anything, he'd be happy to off him on the spot. Literally.
Yeah, that nigga T.I. son say, nigga, I'll whoop your old ass. Now, T.I., you got a yellow motherfucker, look how your son look, talking about he'll jump on a 50-something-year-old nigga. Say, T.I., listen, if your boy jump on me, y'all will bury that yellow motherfucker. I shoot him right in his goddamn throat. Well, I wish an 18, 19-year-old nigga would jump on me.
With an audience that was
That's
more than happy to laugh
crazy.
at his antics, things only went from bad to worse. At an Atlanta Falcons game, King once again tried to posture like he was the toughest guy in the room, only for his
That
own
neck
parents to
tattoo
publicly
is
shut him down on
trash.
video when he tried to claim he grew up in the hood. It was one of the most embarrassing reality checks he could have
Wait,
gotten,
what?
and it was all caught on camera.
What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself and your family.
Eventually, this progressed to the point
That's
that T.I. would have to
crazy.
restrain him.
You are embarrassing yourself.
Man, get off me.
Man, what is she talking
Man, get off me, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Man, get
That's
off me, nigga.
insane.
Well, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do with me.
And with that, he became a laughingstock once and for all. If I
That's
grew up privileged and
crazy.
silver spoon-fed, I wouldn't take that as an insult. Who would take living in a mansion as an insult? Fighting with your dad in a press box must be nice. This was obviously a very public L, and yet, rather than take it and learn from it, he tried to use the incident to drive his fame.
People confuse standing on business as you being a thug, a gangster. I ain't that. I just stand on business principle. I stand on respect, disrespect. That's what I go off of. So it ain't a nigga trying to be hard or gangster. Nah, it's just how I'm raised and what I can take and what I'm not taking.
Unsurprisingly, the whole thing wound up getting him trolled relentlessly. Whether it was by comedian D.L. Hughley,
How you stand on business, you ain't even stand on your own 2 feet. Like you famous because we know your daddy. If King Harris, if he had roaches, he was on a reality show for years. So those roaches were actors.
That's crazy.
Stop it.
They're paid roaches.
I'm
what
not,
up,
they're
Coda?
union.
Union roaches.
or his old nemesis Charleston White.
God damn it, I told T.I. he should have kicked that boy ass when last year. If T.I. would have kicked that boy ass last year, that boy wouldn't have had to jack him up today. Yeah, that boy showing out at the Falcon game, embarrassing the family. This is the that King little ugly ass. Oh, that boy got a big mouth on him. And he talk loud with them big old red yellow lips. Oh, yeah, that boy loud in the motherfucker. Oh, yeah, he fucking with the Atlanta Falcons up there disrespecting them people, hollering about he standing on business. Boy, if you don't sit your look, you bruise too easy to stand on business. Yeah, that little yellow motherfucker bruise too easy to stand on. Man, nigga, boy, everywhere he get touched, it turn red, purple,
That's
blue.
crazy,
Man, please,
bro.
that nigga, he can't stand on business that yellow. Hell no.
Ultimately, the whole thing was downplayed by T.I., but he did concede that he has no idea what his fascination with pretending to be from the street is about.
I think the largest misconception between he and I, because I call him, I say, man, you from the suburb. And me, as a person who came from the turf, I'm, in the city. I'm from here, and all while I grew up, I looked there and it was the destination. This was, the place people wanted to be to change their life and have a better way for themselves. When my mama wanted to get me out the hood and go and put me in, have better surroundings and better schools, so on and so forth. That's where she took me, and that's where he grew up. Now, and also the necessities being
his own dad
already present.
Suddenly pulling in more views and followers as people tuned in to see what he'd do or say next, King seemed to misconstrue what this meant and overestimated who he is in the culture.
Bro, JC, if you was just here, bro. A nigga said, I'm pretending to be them. I'ma pretend to be broke. Why do I want to do that? A legend is somebody that's been relevant for more than 10 years. Okay? It's a legend. They've been known, respected more than 10 years. I've been known, respected more than 10 years. I'm the youngest legend at it. You hear me?
Bro's tweaking.
Intent on standing on business, his use of the phrase and suggestions that he basically invented led to a dispute with Drewski after he used the phrase as the title of a song. And allegedly, he even pulled up to the video shoot.
He said he pulling up on you.
Nah, he did pull up on me at the video shoot. We had too much security out there, though. Nigga tried to do a stare off. Nigga got out his car and just stood on kind of like the top of the car like that and just, I said, man, and this nigga going right back to that nice ass house.
That's crazy.
He don't know shit about standing on no business, man. And y'all know that. Y'all stop playing, man.
Afterwards, King clapped back, and in all fairness to him, he had some good lines.
Restaurants need to calm the down. You and the wide body Hellcat hips need to calm the down. I can't believe this just tried to call me. I just seen him.
I don't know if they're veneers
We
or
seen
not.
you run from We seen you run from Birdman. We ain't seen me. I ain't never ran from nobody. It look like you got a and you walk with a strap. You got your dad legs and your mama body. You hear me? You built like a punch buggy. You tried to... Just seen you. You just called me the king of standing on business. You was just riding, called me the new king standing on business. Then you gonna go to these people platforms.
Still convinced that he was tough,
That's
King even went to the
crazy.
point that he was trying to tap into the celebrity boxing lane by calling out the late Fulio to a fight. And if you know anything about him, he wasn't
Fulio.
one to mess around with. So he issued a stern warning. I barely post or troll anymore, King. Find you something productive to do before you be watching Netflix in heaven with our Lord and
That's
Savior.
crazy,
Clearly, King
bro.
is hell-bent on getting his own bag. And in 2023, he revealed that he was charging obscene amounts just to have the pleasure of talking to him, writing on his Instagram story that $10,000 for an interview or I don't want to talk. Unsurprisingly,
What the
he doesn't do a
fuck?
lot of them. Despite his insistence that he's killing it, his rap career isn't taking off like his father's did. With just about 16,000 subs on YouTube and even fewer
That's
listeners elsewhere, the
crazy.
young legend can get a feature from the likes of DaBaby and Sexy Red.
We hit Sexy Red up, but not her directly, but, you know what I'm saying, her people hit me over the fucking head, man. They obviously not
That's
trying
crazy.
to put a he hit me over the head, but Sexy Red chopped it up. Because if they try to tax me like on some 50K. These same people, like DaBaby tried to charge me 100K for a feature time. Like stuff like
That's
that, bro. I'm
crazy.
not, cause if I fuck with you and I wouldn't do that to them.
Or even get Waka Flocka Flame to attend his birthday party.
That's
Cause I know how
crazy.
it be, man. Waka Flocka, man. I reached out to Waka Flocka. Nigga left me on
Why
stage.
would he post his L's on here like this? He's like, man, they don't like me. Even DaBaby was 100K because he has to like sell his dignity to work with me. And Waka Flocka, I invited him to my birthday, but he didn't. Why are you telling people this? Keep that shit to yourself.
Crazy. But shit, man. Maybe one day, me and Waka come from the same side too. So that's crazy.
All the while, he continues to get in trouble with the law. After he was charged in August 2022 with speeding, knowingly driving a motor vehicle on a suspended license, and driving under the influence of drugs, he refused to show up in court, and this led to an arrest in October. After spending a few hours in county, King immediately took to his IG and seemed to take it as a badge of honor rather than something to be angered about, leading to even more people to be infuriated by him.
What the
Another
fuck?
thing, I'm a free man. Stop, goddamn, I'm not locked up. I'm straight. I was, but I'm back. I'm straight.
He's a crash out. I can't imagine growing up rich and churning out like this. You can't say parenting or environment because all the other kids are mellow
Honestly,
and beat out
Chad,
the way. Speaking of the other
he's going
children
to
of
jail on
Tip,
your
they
bucket
seem to have
list.
claims that he's misunderstood, or at least that's the view of his brother Damani.
I think King, I think everything King's trying to say is just coming off. He's using the wrong words, I feel like, and I told him this. I feel like what he's trying to say is what was on TV is not exactly what actually happened. And I think he's only trying to say that because people try to treat him differently because they think that. I don't think he's just out here just saying it out the blue because
No
of something.
skincare,
I think like
no
we
hot
we
shit.
are living our own lives. He got his own thing
Girl.
going on. I don't know what be going on when he go outside or
Never
when he was
getting
in school,
caught.
different schools.
We ain't
As
never
for the
getting
gangster
caught.
persona, it's still very much
Wait,
intact.
that's spooky.
But
What do you
it's not
mean?
because his
What'd
dad
you
is
do?
just letting it happen. While filming a music video with Tootie Raw, the pair were waving around firearms, and when they spotted it, their fathers intervened to basically remind them that they're not about that life.
It's not illegal.
Well, in the manner in which you portraying this lifestyle, the shit don't look legitimate, sir.
When y'all got drugs around those legal guns,
That called it's not possession of a firearm and commission of a crime, sir. That
Then
is
their
a felony.
dads caught them.
Got girls out here. What you talk about being in love, man?
Later, King tried to brush the
That's
whole thing
crazy.
off, claiming he didn't even have a gun in his possession.
Y'all ain't never seen me post a gun ever in life. I don't even own a gun. That nigga say, you be around Tootie a lot, you gonna be taking some licks. Ooh, shit.
What is he even
I'm not that
talking about?
I'm not that guy, this is for,
What's he talking about?
I'm for entertainment purposes only.
But as always, the people were not listening.
Is
You
he,
want to
like,
be your dad
faded?
so badly, but you ain't got it. While for others, they cautioned that
know
if he's
the
not
better.
careful, his lick might run
That's
out, and he
lawyer
might get
talk.
checked on everything he's portraying. He's the
Don't
definition
worry.
of
I'll
he
lie
gonna learn
to
the
us
hard
for
way.
you.
He has so many incidents where he's sort of skated out of stuff, but he keeps tempting fate. I just know he be stressing T.I. and Tiny out. This is
Yeah,
obviously the case,
real.
with Tip left confused about whether he's trying to impress him or prove himself to his father with these antics.
The places like where I'm from. And he and I think he be thinking that I think he's soft. You know what I'm saying? Like he trying to show me that he can protect himself.
I got
He-
you,
know
dog.
what I'm saying? That he's a man of a certain stature that I have inspired him to be
Murder someone.
by
Who me
being
couldn't
myself.
kill someone,
Crazily,
bro.
King is now a dad himself, welcoming his first child, King Jr.,
Oh,
in
that's
November of
sad.
2024. And even after
That's
this, he's still
sad.
flagrantly airing his business out to the world, including the fact that he cheats on his baby mama regularly.
My baby mama don't care, so you can't it's not nothing special, we just kicking shit, have a good time, you know what I'm saying? My baby mama don't mind, so you can't try to be messy and say someone baby daddy trying to, no, because the
That's
baby mother
crazy.
doesn't care.
Now primed to release his Be Ready EP soon, the new father of one seems absolutely determined to make a hip-hop career actually work. The only problem is that no one else seems to be interested in hearing
His
it.
tattoos
Among the most
suck.
disliked individuals on the internet,
How's
his
he
rep
rich
as an
and have enough
entitled
money for
fake gangster
tattoos?
is one
This
that
still gets
isn't going
terrible
away
tats.
anytime soon. And without making amends or changing his ways, no one is ever going to take him seriously. So he needs to mature massively before he could ever obtain real success. Otherwise, he'll only ever be known as T.I. and Tiny's bratty son, who had a pacifier till he was 12 years old. And man, that's not a good reputation to have. It's your boy Luesta, and if you want to learn more about Nepo babies and hip hop, you can peep the video right up here. Until next time, my friends.
He's so weird looking. He's so